Hey my friends, this is Loli. Welcome to Loli's Creations. Let's jump right into the first inspiration. I will be using one of these reed forms from Dollar Tree. It was originally $5, but since the string was broken, I got it for $3. So all I had to do was find the hole where it came from, added a whole bunch of hot glue to there, and put my string back in there and press it in place until the hot glue set. Now we are going to take some of these bottle brush trees from Dollar Tree. I'm going to add hot glue to the base and glue it right there in the opening right at the center. And I'm making sure that it has nice contact as well on the back. I added some hot glue there as well. Now here, I'm just brushing that little fur on top to cover that glue. Now we're going to remove the base off of this one, and I'm going to add it right there, but I need to blow a hole onto it first. So I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to just press down, being very careful not to puncture myself or hurt myself in any way. And then I'm going to find my hole and put that bottle brush tree right into it. And then I added a little bit of hot glue as well on there and off camera. And I'm going to do the same thing with another bottle brush tree on the other side. And this is looking beautiful already, but you know already, I'm not done yet. We're going to add a little bit of greenery. I'm going to use these picks from Dollar Tree. I used 2 of the fern pieces first, and I'm going to put them on each side of the trees. Friends, I want to take a quick moment to say thank you so much for clicking on my video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy it. To my subscribers, guys, thank you so much for all your support, for coming back time after time, and for all the love and encouragement. I truly appreciate it. If you notice here, I'm adding the hot glue like into where the tree is, and then I'm positioning some of that little fur over it so it looks nice and seamless. And now here I'm taking some of the fern pieces and I'm going to add them a little bit closer into the tree line. In the middle was the middle more, and I just want to give this another level of symmetry by adding some more greenery, as you see right there. And making sure to not have the glue show and to have some of the fur be there available to cover up the stems and make this look nice and seamless. Then I'm taking some of the shorter pieces and I'm adding them to the base of the white tree just to cover up that little base that it came with. If you notice here, I cut off the little piece that attached to the stem, so I have a nice clean look as I'm gluing it to the center here. And that is it for this one. Friends, this video is part of a collaboration hosted by my friends Aurea from DIY with Aurea, Ray from One Way Designs, myself, Loli from Loli's Creations, and our guest host this month is Kendra from Late Night Creations. The links to our channels and to the playlist will be linked in the description box below and also pinned in the comments. Make sure that you head on over to the playlist and show everyone some love. Moving on to our next inspiration, we're going to be using 6 of these little trees from Dollar Tree. I'm going to remove them from the packaging and I'm going to spread them open and making sure that they are flat in both sides. Friends, if you enjoyed this video so far, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And if you're so inclined, I hope you will consider subscribing. And if you do, make sure that you hit the notification bell so YouTube notifies you each time that I upload a new video. All these things are free and they mean the world to me. Alright, so once our trees are nice and open, we are going to go ahead and spread them around as you see there. Here I started with 5. I thought that was going to be enough, but later on in the project I ended up adding another one. So what I did here, I just added them crisscross as you see right there. 1 in the center and then 2 on the sides. It's kind of looks like the top part of a star. And I'm crossing them as you see right there. Trying to have them as even as possible. I use a combination of hot glue and twine to keep these in place. And I removed these bottom things. I should have done that from the beginning, but I didn't want that twine to unravel and be in my way. So once I added the hot glue, when the hot glue was still kind of soft, I'm untying it using some of this jute cord. And I just wrapped it around in different directions and tied it with a double knot once I was done. Then I took the 2 other trees. Really, I should have done 3, but I just did 2 here. But later on in the video, as I said earlier, I added an extra one. So here I will say just add 3 more in the same way in which you added the 3 in the top to have this be nice and even. I didn't do that in the beginning, so, you know, I made the mistake so you guys don't. So just, you know, do it instead the same way that you do twice the top part and then just add it to the bottom of it, if that makes any sense. All right, so here I'm just going to add it the same way that I added the other one with some hot glue and some twine, and making sure to add all pieces together now to make this one full piece. It might be easier to use zip ties. I thought it would be easier for me to use jute cord so I can wrap it on different directions and provide a little bit more stability on here. Then I took one of these snowflakes that I got from Dollar Tree last year. I'm going to remove that little tag, and I'm going to take some floral wire. But first here I wanted to make sure that it looked good on here, so I was happy. So then I came in with my floral wire, and I'm going to add it to a couple sections, tying it onto the trees. So this piece, guys, was massive. I could not fit it on my table. I'm sorry that I'm a little bit out of frame in some areas, but I couldn't help it. I had a little bit of space and a huge piece. But you see right here how I added it? I did the same thing on the bottom section, and that's pretty much what I did. I just tied it there with the floral wire, twisted it a few times, and then cut the excess and bent it downward so it wouldn't show as much. Then I just fluffed my trees around this to make sure everything is nicely centered and everything looks even. So then I came in with some of these picks from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to just cut them into small pieces and add them all along the branches of the trees. I pretty much added a fern to each one of the little protruding pieces of, I guess it will be the top section of each of the trees. And this is what it's looking like so far. Then I'm going to come in with some of this greenery from Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to remove the individual pieces as you see right there. And we're going to add them all over all the blank spaces of the white trees. Just trying my best to add some symmetry and just adding like 2 pieces of greenery alongside of the gold pieces. And then I just, from there, stem to put it in any other area that seemed like it had nothing on it, just to make this look more symmetrical and more expensive looking. Then I decided to add a bow, so I took some of this Dollar Tree ribbon and created a double loop bow with it. But first, I wanted to make sure that I had all my greenery in place, so I took another pick that I used before, and we're going to add more greenery to that. And that's what I did. Then here I created my bow, and all I did was did an awareness bow, looped it twice, and then tied it with jute cord at the end, added some ribbon on top of the jute cord, and dovetailed my ends as you saw right there. And we're going to glue it right there in the center where the circle is. Now here I'm creating a hanger, so I'm just adding some more of that floral wire, and I'm tying it into the top section of my snowflake and creating that little hook. And this is looking so cute. So here I'm just making sure that everything is nice and straight. Actually, this is the time in which I decided to add that extra tree I told you about. So what I did is I undid those 2 trees, I spread them apart, came in with that extra tree, and I flattened it like I did the others, and I'm going to add it right there to the bottom in between the 2 other trees. And I united them the same way that I added the other 2 by adding some hot glue to it, and then using some jute cord to keep it in place, and some floral wire as well to give it a little bit more stability. And of course, I had to add some more of the greenery and some more of the gold and everything to the front to even everything out. Here, I decided to add a little bit more of that gold to different sections. It was just looking a little too bare. So here I'm adding actually the gold to that extra piece that I just added on. And I also added some more greenery all around until my eyes were happy. My friends, if you're still with me this far into the video, thank you so much for spending time with me today. I truly appreciate it. Leave me a snowflake emoji so I know who you are. So guys, I'm no florist. I just keep going, and wherever I see blank spaces and things that just don't seem right, I'm just coming back in with greeneries and different textures. Here I use different, I think I used a Yeah, a total of 6 different picks. This one, the snowy looking fern as well, and I mix them in between just to give this more of an upscale look. I think the biggest trick here was to make sure to add all that greenery to the white section so it didn't look like it was just literally a blank space just sitting there. And just, alternating the different textures alongside there and blending things in so it looks, symmetrical with the trees. Here you can see how I keep going back and forth. And here, this is when I came in with a different kind of texture. These are also picks from Dollar Tree that look like fern, and I just added in different spots. Once again, no rhyme or reason, just testing things out until I'm happy with how everything is turning out. And that's pretty much all I did. You will see it again in the final reveal.
Look at who it is, the final reveal.
Don't forget to let me know which one of these is your favorite.
My friends, as always, thank you so much for watching. Be blessed, be a blessing, and craft responsibly. And if you would like to follow me on social media, here are my social media links. And don't forget to visit my friends in the playlist. If you would like to watch some more of my videos, here's a suggestion, and you are more than welcome to binge away with this playlist as well. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. You're amazing. Bye.